like to thank you for your continued support in making these webinars successful. So look forward to your support going forward as well. Just a few housekeeping items. We intend to have a lot more questions, especially with topics like CommandCentral. So if you have any questions, please reserve your questions towards the end of the session. We'll have about 5 to 7 minutes reserved for Q&A. If we are not able to address your questions in the next 30 minutes, please send over an email and we'll be more than happy to get back to you with your specific questions. The presenter for today is Arvind. He is one of our most senior architects and has been working with us for quite many years. He will take you through the journey of centralized management of webMethods environments using the webMethods CommandCentral. And we all are seeing a lot of discussions happen out there in the market, and thought we'll pick up this topic as something to discuss for today's session. I will start off the discussion with a quick introduction of who we are as an organization. As you can see, we have been in business since 1995 and have been focused in the webMethods technologies since late 90s, and are one of the largest and the oldest boutique shops providing integration services in webMethods. We also have our focus areas in the SAP realm and are able to work as a thought leader and a partner of our customers as and when they mature through the technology landscape. In terms of our services, we provide pretty much everything, all the way from ad hoc staff augmentation to strategic out-tasking of your entire environment to project-based work, where we come in and bid for fixed bid projects from conception to delivery. We also provide a lot of managed services across these technologies. Like I mentioned, we hold partnership with some of the key technology leaders, and this is just a sample of our customer base, which has been growing exponentially for the past many years. Like I was mentioning, we have been supporting the technology since 1997 and have seen pretty much any and every version of webMethods that ever came out. We work in very close collaboration with software AG sales as well as technology leadership, and being able to be a part of that journey. We also provide on-demand workshops for our customers who are looking to bring their teams up to speed with the latest and greatest. This is a brief snapshot of our integration service offerings, starting all the way from service-oriented architecture, providing a complete partnership across SOA and ESB, helping out with the architecture and strategy, providing solutions across B2B, BPM, BAM, legacy modernization, and also have a 24/7 support through a global delivery office offerings being delivered out of our offices in Hyderabad and Noida. Having said that, without further delay, like I mentioned, this is a strict half-an-hour webinar. I'll pass the command over to Arvind to take you through this journey. Arvind?
Thank you, Luke. Good morning, everyone. So today we'll discuss on the CommandCentral's bells and whistles. So today's agenda is what is a CommandCentral, who are going to use in the market and who are using in the market, and also what are the major drivers for the CommandCentral, and also the different features that are available in the CommandCentral. Also the challenges with the large environments and the solutions with the CommandCentral, and also the advantages of CommandCentral based administration and maintenance versus the so far conventional method of administration activities. On top of that, there are a few more topics that we can discuss. So what is a CommandCentral? So the CommandCentral is similar to the way the CommandCentral webMethods, which is similar to the one in every IT organization that has the CommandCentral. And this is a dashboard for webMethods, which brings hundreds of manageable webMethods products, modules, and pieces together, and we can operate from a centralized location. And it's a well organized and managed controls for the groups such as infrastructure engineers, system administrators, support staff, release managers, and also operational team. And this also brings high efficiencies in terms of administration activities like installation, configuration, fixes, upgrades, monitoring, and many other activities. Who uses the CommandCentral, or who needs the CommandCentral most in the market? So even the small environments can get benefit out of CommandCentral, and CommandCentral accelerates overall enterprise integration environments performance and helps in fast operational turnaround in every phase, and this includes the functions such as administration efficiencies, help in faster troubleshooting in day-to-day activities and operations. Also, in order to bring the new or a similar or a cloned environment in every shell time, it is a great deal. And environments can be cloned from lower environments to the higher environments. For example, QA stage, and from there to pre-production and to production. And also this brings the greater confidence in operational maintenance in highly predictable, and improvement in efficiency of administration, production support, monitoring as well. Several manual documentation steps can be removed in day-to-day operations by using the CommandCentral. The major drivers in the CommandCentral is the Software Aegis Platform Manager, which is also called as SPM, which is a key. And the Platform Manager controls the MWS, IS, broker, depending on the installation, and all this has been displayed in the CommandCentral. And also acts as a monitoring agent, and it maintains the connectivity of the entire environment with the SPM server to all the nodes. And the SPM agent typically is installed on every node, and that is connected with the CommandCentral server and sending all the information consistently. And this helps the environments and the nodes to be connected and reports the environment behavior in a very regular intervals, and also acknowledges the situation about the health or any system downs or alerts and such kind of behaviors. And also if there is any version differences between the ISS or broker or MWS, all the differences can be seen. Also trading network or any of those. So the command, I just wanted to talk about few CommandCentral features here, and going forward I would like to give more emphasis on the areas of what are the benefits and how we can make use of the CommandCentral more. So the core features are, again, as we discussed earlier, it's centralized and from a single location, and we can administer multiple environments and template-based provisioning of the nodes. Also administration of the such as the installation, configuration of the products can be done from the single location. And also from the same single location we can manage the licenses and license reports. And also we can manage the directory services such as users, groups, and roles. Also we can manage the product inventory as well. Also we can administer the product life cycle. We can continue to monitor all the instances, and also we can compare the product versions, fixes, and configurations from the single location. It's very easily comparable. And also repository management is also another asset on this. So in the complex environments, we need to deal with a gigantic, sometimes with a high volume nodes, and which makes middleware teams responsibility really cumbersome sometimes. So let's look at
మనం SAP డిపార్ట్మెంట్ పంపిస్తాం అది ఖాళీ ఉంటే పిలుస్తారు అంతే అట్లా ఉంది.
Let's look at some scenarios. The large webMethods environments are complex and time consuming to manage, where it requires to switch between the environments like QA till stage and production, from between QA stage, pre-production and production environments. Also, if you take a look at down, there are multiple roles and the users that accesses the environments, so which increases the complexity in a higher way. So this consumes a lot of time and resources, and also need to maintain complex operational documentation. So this helps us, the switching, I mean this has to switch between the environments prompts to more manual error prone. And also especially when we have some production issues or some troubleshooting that we need to make with the complex environments, that's going to make much more complex for especially the supporting staff, administrators and developers as well. So this these are the complexities that we can look to avoid in the CommandCentral, using CommandCentral. So the way how it works is we have salient features such as in the administration and management of the entire environment using the CommandCentral. So your organization can operate from a single shell, where you can manage the multiple environments from a single dashboard setup, can manage several instances, have an easy accessible ability to perform centralized installations, patch updates from a single location. You can look at on this image where on the left pane it shows about the multiple repositories and environments such as the dev, test, production. I just focused with the wording on the left side. Also your repositories like directly connected to the Empower, and also managing your patches from centralized patch server where you are storing in a shared drive somewhere. Also on the top you can see the like instances and also the installations. Also in the down you can see the manageable server instances and also its statuses, all those that can be done. And also in the same location, the greatest and most advantage is you can go to any of the nodes and check the logs on every IS. You can check the broker servers, and also TN transactions. All those can be done in the single location instead of going to each IS or MWS to take a look at. And there are quite a lot of advantages using the CommandCentral over the conventional way of maintaining and administering the environments. It's really easier to manage very large and complex environments, and has a greater potential to utilize the centralized access to see all the environments at one location, and also typically the multiple screen laborious functionality can be drastically reduced by switching into the single screen, and all the environments can be accessible. Also we will have a very well organized dashboard to navigate each environment and come back, switch between the environments. And also comparison is a pretty good, like apple to apple comparison, that you can compare the versions and you can apply the updates. Also the greatest advantage is when the real crisis that takes place, which IS is throwing the errors, or like which broker services the challenging, or the TN the transactions are being failed. So in all those situations you can just get to the node really quick from this particular location. And also there are so many other features that you can navigate and use through out of it. And in the next few slides, I would like to talk about some advantages, key advantages that we can look at in the enterprise integration teams and organizations that can take from the central location. So also it helps in how some operational efficiencies would improve out of the technology advancement in the CommandCentral. In the CommandCentral, there are two major flexibilities that we have. One is using the web UI, another is a command line interface. So which helps us in managing the CommandCentral in a major advantages from the version 9.5 to 9.6. It's in 9.5 we had only command line interface. In 9.6, lot of capabilities are added to the web UI. It was there in 9.5 as well, but 9.6 additional capabilities are being added. This helps in creating the templates and apply the templates. Centrally configured repositories are well reliant on CommandCentral engine, interfacing with the APIs internally and externally with other servers. And this has the great flexibility of automatic image transfer from a centralized repository to the target server nodes. Templates can be saved with the products, fixes, groups, and also the configurations. You can group them together, such as with the broker configurations and other configurations. And the same templates can be applied to the targeted products, fixes, and configurations as well. So template-based provisioning is one of the greatest advantages of the CommandCentral feature, apart from what we spoke right so far. The template-based provisioning, this helps in speed up of creation of new environments from the templates. These environments are like QA stage or production. Ability to create a complex environments from product or specific template-based provisioning. Also has the ability to create environment quickly to reproduce and troubleshoot the issues without disturbing the production environments, and makes the elastic cloud-based scaling very quick to enable for the cloud-based environment scaling. Either it's a private cloud or public cloud or it's a hybrid, whatever the model can be. And the product specific administration is being made really much more reliant and very well, as this is designed to interact with various web methods, components, and products interactively. This makes integration environments, administration, and support maintenance easy. Also enables the ability to administer, troubleshoot the components such as integration server, my web method servers, also broker servers and broker components, and also other supporting instances such as universal messaging, central site, cloud factory accounts, or licenses, keys, and many other. And also helps in management to have better perspective and understanding of stability of the enterprise integration environment. From top-down approach, this is a major, greatest advantage that we can look at. Helps the team to accelerate many functions in administration, installation, operational maintenance, and also in the day-to-day support. This provides the clear glass visibility into the various functions and ability to find issues easier than environment without a CommandCentral. You can see the clear difference with and without CommandCentral when you are managing the environments. And when it comes to the monitoring, The greatest advantages in the monitoring is, again, you can monitor all the nodes from the single location. As you see the image here, so a node, you can see the instance can be monitored from the same location. Also, you can see the health of the system, like CPU usage, disk space, system memory, and this really helps in terms of the administration and supporting staff to navigate and see and switch between the nodes. Also, like daily, regular health checkups of the environments. And the advantages that we have seen in the recent past that ProSoft has been experienced is with our clients. We have been helping our clients to accelerate all the middleware infrastructure administration activities using the CommandCentral. Had seen more reliant and faster implementation using the CommandCentral in the upgrade projects as well as in the new implementations, and it has been beneficial in implementation, execution, and maintenance. And that leads to the questions now.
Thank you. Thank you, Arvind. At this time, we have close to about 10 minutes left. We would like to open up for any questions that you have. And AJ, if you see any questions, please post it to Arvind, and he can try to take a stab at it.
Sure. Arvind, one question. Can this display optimize for infrastructure information as well?
Infrastructure information is partially available, not the complete infrastructure, like such as memory or the CPU. Such kind of information is available, not in terms of the model number of the server or such kind of things are not available, but definitely partially it is available.
Can navigation be role-based like MWS?
Role-based, yes. You can set up different roles and responsibilities. So yes, that can be through that. Like administrators will have a different roles. Support staff, monitoring. Yes. Is that your question?
Yeah, I think till now we have these many questions. So I'm just waiting for some more questions.
Okay.
And while we are waiting for more questions, if you have other thoughts that cross your mind, feel free to drop us an email, and we'll be more than happy to get your response. While we are waiting for other questions, we will be sending a PDF document of this presentation, but should you desire more information or have more questions, please don't hesitate to reach out, and stay tuned for further information on our upcoming webinars that will be sent out by next week. So at this time, if we don't have any more questions, we would like to thank you for your participation today, and look forward to meeting with you next time. In the meantime, any questions, like I mentioned, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you all.